Do you consider yourself a very assertive person? I do. I consider myself a very assertive woman. And it's gotten me into a lot of great places, and it's gotten me out of some very odd, not so safe places. And I love it. I love being assertive. I love it, especially when I really need it, especially when something is out of place and something is wrong. Somebody's being inappropriate, or there's something that's going wrong. I love that I can speak up and be direct and say what I really need, and that way I can get through situations and manage disagreements, misunderstandings, whatever you call it. And do you consider yourself assertive? And you're wondering, maybe, what is this all leading to when it comes to being assertive with the man you like? How to be assertive with the man you like? I wanted to do this podcast because I know that being assertive in a relationship is one of the best ways to get the results that you want and to get to what you really want, which is that ultimate satisfaction of being in love and being with someone. And for a lot of people, they get confused about when I say assertive, that I'm very assertive, because people think when they hear that I'm very assertive, they hear that, they think that I'm very pushy, or that I'm rude, or that I'm loud, or that I'm aggressive. And ding, 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 that is the misconception, right? That assertive and aggressive are crossing paths. Assertive is totally different than aggressive. Aggressive is someone that is pushy and is rude and is loud, and they don't know how to express themselves in a respectful way, and they're overpowering, whatever, we can go on with those. But the assertive that we're working on together in this podcast, that if you've been clicking on the series here of assertiveness, of learning how to be assertive, yes, how to be assertive. It is a way for you to clearly express yourself, to be clear and to use your body language, your tone of voice, your word choice, to assertively, clearly, effectively communicate to another person your needs, and in order to get the results that you need in that situation. So the other person leaves feeling satisfied, you're satisfied, and everybody is getting what they want, especially you. But it's a way to just communicate and be so clear. And it's so direct, and I love it. I love it, and I'm so glad that you're here and you clicked on this. So let's talk about a few ways of how you can be assertive with the man that you like. So first off, being direct about what you want with a normal tone. So I have a couple of other points that I'm going to make here, but I started with that one because I want to drill down on the fact that there has to be a certain tone of voice that you're going to use when you're doing this, and finding out whatever that is for you. So practice it. And so that's the do part of all of this, is practice your assertive tone. Practice how you're going to sound when you say certain things. So hearing yourself say it, it's a normal tone. It's almost passive, yet it's very in the present. Eye contact, you're saying it directly. I enjoy this. I don't care for that. No, and saying no in a real casual yet no, very solid way. If my husband was here, he would laugh, because I have to tell you this. My husband thinks it's hilarious that I say no in this way. But yes, saying no, saying no, I don't want that. I don't like that. So I have my own tone. You practice yours. Practice being direct and saying what you want with a normal tone. Just practice it. You don't want to wait till that situation comes up that you're unsure. You sound unsure. So, and then that throws off the assertiveness, because you want it to flow from you. You want it to just feel natural. And being direct about with that tone, you're being direct about your values. So you're very solid and clear on those. And you're being direct about what you see as your role in the relationship. So you're being very clear about, these are my values. This is what I see for us. This is how I see myself. Asking them open-ended question there. How do you see yourself in the relationship? How does he see it going? And go on and on and on and with those. And be direct about your loyalty, your commitment, your honesty, those thoughts that you have about those things, and your support in the relationship. What does that look like for you to be supportive? Be direct, be assertive about how you're saying that, how you're communicating that with him. If you like him, if you find him attractive, if you want to be with him and you see potential in this man, be very, very assertive about what you need, what you want, and what you are wanting in this relationship, this companionship. How are you going to give and take? What's going back and forth between you both? We will dive more into this later into other podcasts, and I might link it here on this one or not, but you'll find it. It'll be in the series. But body language, tone of voice, word choice, all of these elements are needed when you're doing your assertiveness. You got to be aware of your body language. Are you leaning to the side? Are you shifty? Are you coming off kind of wishy-washy? Your tone of voice, is it low? Is it hesitant? Is it shaky? Do you sound uncertain? Your word choice is also very key. What exact actual word, and as I stumble over my own words, your word choice that you're using. Like, subscribe, share this with all of your friends. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you disagree, I'd love to hear that. If you agree, I'd love to hear that too. Once again, my name is Andrea Palmer. I am your life and relationship master coach. Thank you so much for signing in and listening today. Take care.